I just bought Walmart's cheapest air gun, but not only that, I also bought their cheapest scope and their cheapest pellets. So today I'm gonna test them out. All right, so here's what I got. It's the Crossman 760 Pumpmaster, and the scope is just a cheap 4 power scope. And then I also got some Daisy pellets. So here's the back of the box. Right here it says it's ideal for target shooting. So I guess that means that it probably wouldn't be able to kill like a squirrel or raccoon or anything like that. Right here, looks like it has about 8 foot-pounds of energy, and it claims to get up to 700 feet per second with alloy pellets and 645 with BBs. Okay, so it also says right here, if you pump it 3 times, you can get up to 350 feet per second. 6 times, you can get up to 550. 10 times you can get up to 700 feet per second. So the air gun itself was $38.94. The pellets were $3.68 for 250 pellets. And then the scope was $10.94. So altogether after tax was $58.17. Okay, let's get this box open. Okay, pretty simple packaging. Some foam. Okay, so first impressions, there's a lot of plastic on this thing. Like, there's no metal on the outside except for the iron sights, I think. But overall, I think it looks pretty good. It feels really small though. Holy cow. This is tiny. So I'm not sure where you put the BBs in, but pretty sure to load the pellets, you pull this little lever back. You shove your pellet like in this slot right here, and you push it forward. And then I'm pretty sure you take this and pump it like 10 times, I think, and then take safety off and then shoot it. As for the iron sights on this thing, they're pretty basic, but I mean, they don't look too bad so far. Okay, let's open the scope next. All right. Okay, so here's the scope. It's nice that they have like these caps on the ends. And I think it looks pretty clear. It came with like these instructions, I think. I'm not quite sure. I don't think we'll need them though. Okay, now for the pellets. Okay, here we go. It's a pretty small tin. I'm surprised that there's 250 in here. I don't know. Let me open them up. All right, here's the pellets. They have the like pointed tips. Okay, so I think I'll start by putting on the scope, and then we'll load in a pellet or a BB, and we'll start breaking it in. It's nice that this gun came with a rail to put the scope on. Okay, so I got the scope on. So I guess I'll load a pellet into it and then start breaking it in. Whoa, that is not smooth. That does not feel good. It's like really grindy when I do that. Anyways, so that was 1 pump. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I'll take it off safety. I think we should be good to go. Alright, so at least it shoots. That's good. Maybe I'll try a BB now. I'm not quite sure how you load the BBs in. I don't see like a hole to put them in anywhere. Should probably look at the instructions.
2 hours later.
Oh, I see now. Okay, so it looks like just slide that up, and there's a hole right there. I think that's where the BBs go. Not quite sure. Well, I'll just start by putting like a few in and see if it works. Oh, I forgot to show you guys. I also have these BBs. They're just these Crossman BBs. I'll just slide this close. Okay, so it looks like you tip the gun upside down, get them all like in this reservoir, and then there's this switch right here, and I think you slide that forward like that, and now the BBs are trapped up in here, I'm pretty sure. So now I'll pull this lever back and I'll push it forward. Oh wait, that didn't work. What? It's weird, I can't get a BB to go in here. Okay, I think I finally got it to work. I got a BB in here. So when I poured the BBs into here, it filled up this reservoir right here. But when I point the barrel down, it's supposed to make them go all the way down here. And then you close this switch and it traps them up here. So when you cock that lever back, the BBs are supposed to load into here, and then when you cock it forward, it pushes it into the barrel, and then you can fire it. But for some reason, this reservoir right here is really tight, and it's not letting them get through. So it took a while, but I finally got one BB in here. I guess I'll shoot it, and hopefully it'll work. I'll push the lever forward, and then I'll give it 5 pumps. 1, 2, 3. There's 5 pumps. So if you don't know, when you buy like a pellet gun brand new, usually you have to break it in for it to be able to shoot accurately. And basically what that means is you have to shoot like a ton of pellets or BBs through it, and then after a certain amount of shots it'll start getting more and more accurate. And so I'll do that right now, and when I finish I'll turn the camera back on. Okay, so I shot some pellets through it, and hopefully that's enough to break it in. So now it's time for the accuracy test, and I'll just be shooting at these cardboard targets from 20 yards away, and we'll see how the groups are. Okay, so I set the targets up and I moved the table up back to about 20 yards. I'll just be shooting from right here with the gun resting on this towel. I'm not even sure if it'll hit the target because I don't have the scope sighted in. I'll aim right on it and see what happens. Okay, I gave it 10 pumps. Well, I completely missed the target, so I'll let you guys know when I get it sighted in. Okay, so I got it sighted in enough to where I can actually hit the target, and that's really all that matters because I'm not trying to hit the bullseye, I'm just trying to see the spacing in the groups. So I'll shoot a group of 5 shots and we'll see how it does. Okay, there was 5 shots, so I'll check the target. Oh my goodness, that's terrible. So I was aiming right here, and shot right here, but the group is terrible. That's like 3 inches, and that's only at 20 yards, so that's really bad. Okay, so now I'll do a group of 5 shots with the BBs and see how that compares to the pellets. And since that loading mechanism with the BBs doesn't really work, I'll just have to feed them in one by one, just like the pellets. Okay, that was 5 shots. Surprisingly, it actually did better than the pellets. The old holes are the ones that are circled, so you can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are all the BB ones. And that's like a 2-inch group, which is still really bad, but it's actually kind of weird that it did better than the pellets. So for a final review, I would honestly give this gun a 3 out of 10. 1, because the accuracy was really bad. 2, it's almost all plastic, so it can like break really easily. 3, the BB reservoir, for some reason, that loading mechanism was like really stuck and they couldn't get through. 4, the pumping mechanism was really grindy feeling. So if you're looking into buying a pellet gun, I would recommend spending a little bit more money so that you can get a higher quality pellet gun. Well, there you have it. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.